I do a lot of videos, but seldom do I get triggered by stories and people besides this bum homosexual clown Liga or Tyga. You know, let's get into it. And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Solomon Jones. Welcome to Solo TV. And Tyga sued by Simon Cowell's ex-fiance, 5-year-old kid Cairo, that's his son, also named a defendant. Tyga's nothing if not predictable because he's being sued again where he lives, and he also got his poor little son sued in the process. Mizgan Husani, Simon Cowell's makeup artist, who he was once set on marrying, has a super cool house in the Beverly Hills that she rented to him for $40,000 a month. Tyga moved in March 2017 and paid rent for a while until he didn't, because he can't afford it, living beyond his means. I mean, he hasn't had a hit since what, 2011? Husseini claims that the rent check stopped in January and he has made no effort to catch up. She's suing to evict Tyga and get all of the back rent. It's interesting. One of the defendants in Tyga's son's King Cairo, because Tyga put the kid's name on the lease. The child is listed as other defendants in the body of the lawsuit. And this is the part that triggers me. This is typical homosexual tactic, bum father tactic, hood mentality tactic. I got to keep a buck. Putting your kid on the lease, a 5-year-old who has no cognition of the fact that, he probably doesn't even know what a lease is. He's 5 years old. You put his name on the lease, and not only is it ruined this bum's credit, but your son, by the time he gets 18, his credit is going to be shot because of the fact that you put his name on there as well. I mean, you can't make this up, but it gets better. It gets better. This is how you know that these Hollywood people are such frauds and living a facade. Let's go to the next article here. Tyga can't pay my rent, but check out my brand new Bugatti. And it's probably rented. Let's keep it a buck. It's probably rented. Let's play the footage.
No, God, go faster. Go up, go up. Oh my God. Bye. He's texting. Oh my God, he's about to going. Oh my God, it's Tyga.
Pull your window. Pull down your window.
Should I?
Yeah, do.
Let me put my glasses on.
What is he gonna do?
And the Maybach is his too.
That's insane.
You're welcome, you little idiot.
I don't even know. Okay, so allegedly that's Tyga. I didn't see him. But let's read this. Tyga is living his truth, and the truth is, no matter how many lawsuits he faces or money he allegedly owes people, he's still going to find a way to cruise around in a luxury whip and let everybody know about it too. The rapper was spotted driving down the 101 freeway in LA Friday in a new orange Bugatti and appears to be making the poor and dangerous decision to text too. Speaking of poor choices, we broke the story. Tyga got himself and his 5-year-old son, King Cairo, sued by Simon Cowell's ex-fiancée Thursday for allegedly failing to pay rent for her $40,000 a month Bev Hills home since January. Tyga put King Cairo on the lease. Yes, he did. Okay. Now, here, if you look at the picture, and let me make it bigger, it does look like that Bugatti that was just driving by. And even though LA is not uncommon to see luxury cars in LA, I mean, I've been there plenty of times, you don't see Bugattis a lot. I mean, Bugatti's a $2 million car, minimum, that you don't see a lot. You may see it, but an orange Bugatti, I mean, of all the colors, why orange? But here you see Tyga and his rent-a-cars, of course, because he can't afford them. As some of you know, his ex, Kylie Jenner, um, he, his ex. This is how lame this guy is. Okay, he borrowed money from his ex so he could buy her a car on her birthday. I mean, come on, man. Bum stuff. No rent, no problem though. Apparently, because Tyga's also been flossing a new Mercedes Maybach on Instagram, perhaps on his way to deliver the rent checks, but not likely. So, you know, he posted a picture of that car on Instagram when he was accused of you know, when the lawsuit was filed. And here's my thing, okay? If you have money to buy these cars, allegedly, which I don't think he does, I think he rents these cars, why not pay your rent? Why do you live above your means? And it triggers me because you have this bum who, you know, is paying $40,000 a month, which he can't afford. I mean, the guy dropped an album and went double copper about a month ago, and went double wood, double plastic. I mean, is anybody even checking for this dude? I know I'm not. I haven't heard a hit from this guy in like 7 years. And you put your son on the lease. And that bothers me. It bothers me because you're setting up your son for failure. Because you're trying to floss and flex and live above your means. And one day your son, if he's looking for an opportunity to maybe buy a car himself or get a house or apartment himself, his credit is shot. Because, and it's not even of his own doing, of his own volition. It's because of you, the poor parent, using his name and credit to mess it up. And I mean, for black folks, this is nothing new. We've seen this before. Parents using their kid's name for the light bill, or parents using their kid's name or Social Security as well. And this is embarrassing. Anyway, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at SOLOTV84. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at SOLOTV84, and let me know what you think. Peace.